One man, many pumps. But even more dumps. But who's behind the curtain calling the shots? But who is this Rhett, and why does he pump before the dump? What is his next pump and dump scheme? These are the questions that we have to ask here today. So join me as we take a further look into the past. Rhett in Austinite describes himself as the creator of Zclassic, Whalecoin, and Bitcoin Private. Rhett's Twitter page shows that he is a high school dropout and MIT alumni. He claims to be living in Puerto Rico, which, if I can remember correctly, is a tax haven for cryptocurrency investors. The creator of Zclassic, which is basically a copy-paste of Zcash. The main feature is that there is no founder's fee, which means that the 20% over the first 40 years that Zcash takes from mining rewards is actually not there for Zclassic. So this is the main feature on the Zclassic website. August 27th of 2017, he left Zclassic to pursue bigger and better things. Whalecoin. Whalecoin is a fork off of Ether, so he basically did another copy-paste, added some features, made it similar to Steemit. I read their entire white paper. I was not impressed. Currently on livecoinwatch.com, it's ranked at 951, and it's down nearly 90% from its all-time high. After Whalecoin, Rhett decided to move on to yet another project. We all have heard about this one, Bitcoin Private. If you want to learn more about this, check out my video on Bitcoin Private. It's titled Bitcoin Private Investors Lost Millions. Who's responsible? This video is about to break 2,000 views. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. With this fork, he decided to copy the Zclassic's code and merge that with Bitcoin's code to essentially add zero-knowledge proofs and other privacy features to Bitcoin's code, and so Bitcoin Private was born. Not even 2 months after Bitcoin Private's successful launch, Rhett had decided to tweet this. As a result of him already going and shilling another fork that he's working on, the BTCP developers decided to remove Rhett from the official GitHub. I do believe there is more to this story than they are telling us. However, as of right now, he is not on the Bitcoin Private's team. And since being removed, about 85% of his tweets have been related to this new project called Bitcoin Prime. Since Rhett had decided to start shilling this possible fork that he was working on, the price of Prime Coin went from under 80 cents to over nearly $4. To anyone who's thinking about participating in this Bitcoin Prime fork, I want to caution you. You don't see Vitalik, the creator of Ethereum, going out and promoting EOS or Tron or other competitive platforms like Waves. You don't see Charlie Lee going out and promoting other competitors like Bitcoin Cash to his Litecoin. So the fact that Rhett is creating all these coins, pumping them up, dumping them at the all-time high, and then going to the next project. That is a huge red flag. Another red flag is that this is just unethical. You can't be going from project to project to project. It doesn't look good one bit. I certainly think that this is going to just be a whole nother pump and dump. This coin has no white paper, it has no utility, and I would caution everyone to stay away from this. At least with Bitcoin Private, there is some utility here. It has Bitcoin's Core's code along with all the security and privacy features of Z Classics and ZK Snarks. So I would definitely be very cautious with this Bitcoin Prime. Sit on the sidelines with some popcorn, but don't put anything close to this Bitcoin Prime because this is not going to end well, in my opinion. To reiterate this one more time, as of today, there is no white paper for Bitcoin Prime. There is no use case for Bitcoin Prime. I think that this is just a whole nother pump and dump so Rhett can make some more gains off of his early mover advantage. I was analyzing the graphs of Primecoin and doing some technical analysis, and a couple of weeks before he was tweeting of this possible fork, the volume of Bitcoin Prime sparked very sharply. You can see that someone was purchasing large amounts prior to him leaving the BTCP development team, and I believe at that point he had his holdings and then announced that there is a possible fork between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Prime, and then we saw the huge moonshot up to over $4. Hope everyone learned something today. More great content coming soon. If you're not already following me on Instagram, Steemit, and Twitter, go check that out. Links in the description. If you have any suggestions for videos or what you want to see more of, definitely comment below. I love all of you. Thank you for all the help and support. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Close your eyes and just imagine all the things that you can get now that you're financially free now thanks to BitConnect. Time and money.